Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to the FBC Centre, Fitzhampstead in Wokingham for this British Wheelchair Basketball National League Premier Division game between the Thames Valley Kings and the Thames Valley Mohawks. It's going to be a fun one, this one. It's going to be the battle of the riverbeds. I thank you for joining us for this one. We've got about 7 minutes left to go. You can see the clock in the bottom left-hand corner. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Peter Scoynes. I am the commentator for this game, alongside my very good friend, my confidant, Ren, the cameraman, who apparently invented a new cocktail last night. Do you want to care?
I don't think we'll go into that.
I don't think that's a good idea. We hope you enjoy this one as much as we are bringing it to you. Before we start, we just want to congratulate our junior league team. They are bound for Elite 8 in Nottingham, the Wildcats Arena, Saturday the 23rd of April. Nottingham, we are coming. And whilst we're tickety-booing here, just going to get us set up. What's the situation here, Jack, with the Premier Division before this weekend's games? The Owls are perched on top, played 10, won 5, lost 5, but they're going to be in the chase here with Mohawks, CWBA, and Titans. All three of those teams are probably going to want to fight for that top position. Can't discount the Sheffield Steelers either, 5-1 record. They're also going to be going for that top spot. Kings currently in 7th, 7 play, 2 wins, 5 defeats. First season, of course, for the Thames Valley Kings in the Premier League. So, Premier League fixtures this weekend. Today, Kings versus Mohawks. If you're watching this stream, don't panic. You're watching it live as it's going to happen in front of your eyes in about 6 minutes. Tomorrow, Glasgow Rolling Rocks. The Scottish Whiz Kids are going to be up against the CWBA at 12:30. Shout out to Dylan Cummings, who is going to be commentating that game. If you guys have a chance tomorrow, have a pyjama day, set the TV up, watch that live stream. Guarantee it's going to be a classic. Also, 2 o'clock, Sheffield Steelers are going up against against Honours from Exeter. That's at 2 o'clock. We hope that one's going to be a great game as well. Our next fixture for our Premier League team is going to be the CWBA away on March 6th. Just got a little bit of time to show you the next games that are going to happen for the Thames Valley Kings. Next weekend, we're going to be sat back here. It's going to be Kings second team against the Plymouth Fusion second team. That one's going to be a classic. But before we have that one, it's going to be Kings third team against the Folkestone Arrows. Those two met about a month ago now. It was a very close game. Both teams are going to be looking for a win. That Division 3 is going to be a 4-horse race. I'm looking forward to it. See how that one pans out. Also, March 5th, Sussex Bears versus the second Kings team, and Sussex Bears 2 against the Kings third team. That's on March 5th. I've already spoken about CWBA versus Kings on March 6th. So just a quick shout out, thank you for the support of Kaz promotional wear, the shooting shirts, the hoodies, the blankets. We've got everything going on, anything that's got a Kings logo on there, apart from the kit. 99 times out of 10 it's going to come from these guys based in Newbury, Kaz promotional wear. Also the Berkshire Community Foundation, Dove's Farm, that's providing us the money to buy a laptop to help us do live stats. Now, unfortunately, one of our table officials has gone sick this weekend, and unfortunately, we are unable to offer live stats for this game. We do apologise. One of the reasons for that is that we had to bring our live statistician, put her back into the table official course. She'll be doing that. And finally, to the Co-op Local Community Fund, who gave us over £4,000 via their excellent local community funds that they run. Thank you very much for everybody that selected the Thames Valley Kings as one of their charities. Also, thank you for the continuing support of Kenny Radio 106.7, the Woking and Paper, and the Newbury Weekly News. We are the Thames Valley Kings, Berkshire's premier wheelchair basketball club, and we're going to bring you, as soon as the referee decides to move and I can see the clock, in about 3-4 minutes, we're going to bring you this Premier Division game in the National League. And that's the 3-minute buzzer. Hopefully all of that is rocking and raring to go. Referees today, Mick Goodwin, Nicky Shaw. Thank you for them for braving and coming here. And our table officials today, Jacqueline Scoinscast and Denise Dramus, with Peter Rapley, who I haven't actually put into this piece of text. He's doing the 24-second clock. Friendly reminder, there is no live stats today. We apologise for that. We will be updating them retrospectively. And of course, to our coaching staff for our Kings first team, head coach Grant Barker and the assistant Patrick O'Donovan. And this one will be starting in about 1 minute 50 seconds. Teams are going back to their bench. Very close game between Kings second and Blackhawks earlier. Controversial ending. Blackhawks picking up the win. Starting five for the. Oh, I've got the wrong graphic on there. Oops. My apologies to the old Mohawks there. The wrong graphic. Better make sure I fix that before the start of the game. The joys of live streaming. Right, we're going to get started in just a minute. Got to make sure all my little graphics are switched over to the Mohawks game. I apologise for being slightly quieter. Now, we were also offering replays during the half at the end of the game. Selected replays. We have got a little replay buffer. That's very useful. If you're joining us watching it as a Mohawks fan, we welcome you. This is going to be the battle of the River Valleys. Thames Valley Mohawks at Thames Valley Kings. Starting lineup for Mohawks: Harvey, Coyne, Liam Fawcett, Toast, Ion. Ion is the captain for that one. Starting five for Thames Valley Kings: Liam Barker, Reese Barker, George, I can't see him, George, PJ O'Donovan, and Adele Atkin. Adele's, after this game, Adele is going to be on the road. She's going to go all the way up to Loughborough for the Women's Premier League game. As George Gray comes in front of the camera there, number 2. And the ref is picking up some debris. And this one is going to be underway in just a second. Fortunately, Gray's head's in the way at the tip. looks like a bit of a wardrobe malfunction. It is fixed. Here we go. Tip off is won by Mohawks. Iron wins the top up. Goes to number 7, which is Coin. Back to number 9. Liam Fawcett hits the rim, comes down, it's picked up by George Gray. Liam Barker down with the ball, bringing it up. Ball goes across to Reece Barker. Liam Barker hits the floor. Rebounds collected. Number 9, Liam Fawcett, sorry. Picked up by number 7, Coin. Coin now displaying his options. Across to 0-0, that is Harvey. Over to number 20, it's Ion. He's going for the long 2. Boom! Shakalaka-laka! That one's in. Mohawks taking an early lead here, 2-0. Marco of the Liam variety brings the ball up. Across, George Gray now. A little bit of the hustle. Rebounded, picked up. It's a long throw across to that young man, Harvey. He gets it. Mohawks up by 4 already, and we're just over a minute into this one. Thames Valley Kings' first season in the Premier League. A lot tougher than they thought it was going to be. As Reece Barker now has the ball, he'll take a shot from the elbow. Misses, goes to Harvey. Long throw from Fawcett. Tries. The backhand doesn't quite go in. Shot goes up. And the ball is out of play. It will be a Mohawks ball. Fresh 14 on the clock. Mohawks. Ion across. Number 7. She's Coin. And the ball goes back to Reece Barker. Over to his brother. It's a poor pass, but he's managed to recover the ball. It's an 8-second violation against the Kings here. And Mohawks will be looking to extend their lead here. They're already 4 up. Fresh 14. Lee Fawcett barking orders from the Mohawks bench as the ball comes in to Iron. Iron back around to Harvey. Over to Liam Fawcett. Ball goes in. 3-second violation called. Couldn't see who that was called against. Too many bodies in the box. As PJ Donovan gets the ball in for Liam Barker. If you're joining us for this one, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Liam Barker across to Reece Barker. And the foul is on number 9, and Liam Fawcett. It's going to be an inbound ball. 7:47 left in this first quarter. Over to Gray. Gray over to Reece Barker. Shot goes up, hits the rim, comes down. It's another fast break from that young Harvey fella. He's going to be a man to watch in this one. Displaying his options, waiting for some backup. And they finally arrive across to Fawcett. What's Fawcett going to do here? Ball goes up, hits the rim, bounces in. Mohawks up by 6. Okay, Liam Barker bringing it up. There's a man out for Mohawks, but Liam Barker's bringing the ball up for Kings. Ball goes up, hits the rim, comes down. Is picked back up by Mohawks. Now it's Liam Fawcett. Got some big shoes to fill for his father's, obviously Lee Fawcett. Over to number 20, hits the rim. That was Ion. Goes back over. Now it's going to be Harvey. Back to Fawcett. Fawcett with the ball. Hands in. Lead is now 8. A tough, high octane match this one. A bit of psyching going on there between the Mohawks and the Kings players. Liam Barker looking for an outlet. It goes along to his brother Reece. 7 seconds on the 24, goes to PJ O'Donovan. Shot goes up, goes to... Ball goes out, goes up to Liam Barker, ball goes in. Ball goes over to Harvey. He's finding space, but the ball's pushed out of his hands. Still loose. Can't quite see the action there. PJ O'Donovan no go to the rebound, picking it out of the box. To Liam Barker now. Up the side. Oh, the ball's flipped. And it's a turnover. Liam Fawcett against George Gray here. What can he do? And it goes in. And that is a timeout called by the Thames Valley Kings. And it looks like Mohawks are pumped today. It's a long journey down. Can't imagine the weather was that good yesterday to do so. Appreciate them doing. And it's a Thames Valley Kings timeout. 5:15 on the clock. 2:10 the score. And of course, Lee Fawcett is the coach for the Mohawks. His son Liam, the assistant coach. And that's the end of the timeout. Both teams had a chance to group there. Mohawks got the momentum going forward. Great turnout from both teams here. Quite a few of the Mohawks fans have made the journey down. And looks like it'll be Reece Barker inbounding the ball. Looks like we might have a one-man hustle here from Harvey. Goes over to Liam. Back to Reece Barker, who brings the ball up. Speeding down there like a freight train. But it's Coyne who gets out the way, but Gray gets the ball off. Barker comes off the backboard. Doesn't do much. Kings are back on the defense rather slowly here, but Harvey is bringing the ball up for Mohawks. Mohawks across to Ion with a shot, hits the rim, comes down, is picked up by Gray. Over to Liam Barker. Whoa! Man on and man down. Liam Barker going to bring it in for the Kings. Over the Reece. Ball goes in. He's going to have to get the shot off, and he does! And action down the other end. Hits the rim, comes down. And it's George Gray for Kings. Reece Barker. And looks like there's going to be two there. Oh no, it's a 3-second call. Tony missed that. It's going to be a Mohawks ball. Unfortunately, in this position, and my angle's not quite right for that basket. Ball goes in, and it's Harvey with it now. They're passing it around quite fluently. Fawcett, long two, in. Liam Barker across to Gray, and another 3 seconds. We've got a problem with the score here. It should be 4-12. The score is incorrect, guys. At least one of the fans here is paying attention, I'll give him that. Here we go. With the ball, we got a whistle. And he's wearing a necklace. Is that a necklace? I didn't quite understand the score there. They're going all the way back. I didn't start the clock. I'm glad somebody knows what's going on. There we go, 20. Across to Harvey. Harvey gets the ball out to that young man, Ion. Cross to Fawcett, hits the rim, comes down, ball is loose. Picked up by Liam Barker. PJ O'Donovan now, Reece Barker. Barker over to Gray. Shot goes up for Gray, hits the rim, comes down. Long pass. Harvey hits the rim, comes down, picked up by Reece Barker. He's had a cracking start, Harvey, but that one should have gone in. Liam Barker now to Reece Barker. Elbow shot. Short goes back to Liam Barker. He'll try to save. He shows Big Brother how it's done. (6-12) now. And Harvey with the ball. Over to Fawcett. Long elbow shot, hits the rim, gets his own rebound. He won't miss a second time. Here we go here. And it's Reece and Liam Barker bringing the ball up with Liam Barker with the ball. Over to George Gray. And it's Adele Atkins. You'll see her later in the Women's Premier League. Reece Barker picks up the rebound. Long two from Liam Barker, hits the rim, comes down. Ball gets out to Harvey pretty quick. Blinking, you'll miss that one. 1:45 left in the first. Ball goes to number 9. That is Liam Fawcett. He's having a session today. There's Reece Barker. Over to Liam Barker. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Ball goes over to PJ O'Donovan. He's going to have to try a crack. It's almost in, hits the rim. That gets picked up by Liam Barker. But gets hustled away by Ion, who gets it over to Harvey. Is he going to miss this time? He is, but he gets the rebound. And it's cleaned up by Liam Fawcett. Again, 6:18, 49 on the clock. Kings knew this was going to be a tough one going in there. Mohawks have found some nice form recently. Reece Barker, that's a 2 for him.
30 seconds.
Yeah, the last 30. Just move that across. Whistle is gone. Oh, and he's called for going backwards. And it will be a Kings ball with Liam Barker. And ball goes across to Adele Atkins. You can see her later in the Women's Premier League playing for Cardiff Met Archers. Free plug there for British Wheelchair Basketball. We'll be charging next time as George Gray takes the shot and it goes in for 2. No shot here being called out by the Kings players. There's 4 seconds left. Are we going to get a buzzer beater here? Oh, hits the rim and comes down. Typically, the selected highlights haven't come up. Typical. All right, let's try that again.
Highlights of the first
7 seconds on the 24. Goes to PJ Donovan. Shot goes up. Goes to. Ball goes out. Goes up to Liam Barker. Ball goes in. Box to Liam Barker now. Up the side. Oh, the ball's flipped. And it's a turnover. Liam Fawcett against George Gray here. What can he do? And it goes in. So Liam Barker going to bring it in for the Kings over the race. Ball goes in. He's going to have to get the shot off, and he does. Harvey, but that one should have gone in. Liam Barker now to Reece Barker. Elbow shot. Short, goes back to Liam Barker. He'll try to save. He shows Big Brother how it's done. You can see her later in the Women's Premier League playing for Cardiff Met Archers. Free plug there for British Wheelchair Basketball. We'll be charging next time as George Gray takes the shot and it goes in for 2. We're back for the second quarter here, and it's going to be Liam Barker bringing it in for Reece Barker. Ball goes down, Liam Barker there. He'll tickle that too. As is this man, young Harvey, bringing the ball down. Ball goes along, it's number 20, Ion. Back to Harvey. And the whistle has gone. And the foul is on Adele. Remember, you can catch her in the Women's Premier League later on. Cardiff Met Archers against Loughborough Lightning. Ball goes in. Long throw over to Ion. He's popping that cherry and he pops it. Great ball there. 8-point game here. Liam Barker bringing it out for the Kings. It's 12-20. Over to PJ Donovan. Lovely elbow shot, but it doesn't hit, just hits the rim and comes down. Can't quite see the number on his shirt. It's number 9. It's Liam Fawcett again. The lead is now 10. Ball goes in. PJ Donovan trying the reverse layup, but doesn't quite get it. It's a long ball across to Harvey. Goes in, hands up, oh, hits the rim, comes down, it's picked up nicely by Reece Barker, who brings the ball up for the Kings. 8:05 left in this second period of this one. Reece to Liam Barker. Oh, he tries to get off Adele, but misses. And Harvey, long pass on the break. still fighting. Oh, it's picked out there. And Liam Fawcett, number 9 for Mohawks. Across to Harvey. Oh, he goes flying, but the ball is down. Surprised there's no whistle. Long throw over to George Gray. Nicely picked out, but doesn't get the shot off. End-to-end stuff here as Harvey gets the ball back. Oh, ball floats in. He'll have a second attack. And that's another 2 from Harvey. Reece Barker with the ball now. A long pass over to Liam Barker. Both teams are making each other work hard for the ball today. Reece Barker over to Adele. It's a 24-second, and he's wide open again on that fast break. Harvey this time. He misses again. I expect. And it's a timeout call by the Thames Valley Kings here. Hopefully there's enough to catch your breath there. The score, Kings 12, Mohawks 26. As always, we would like to thank the continuing support of Kenny Radio 106.7, the Wokingham Paper and Newbury Weekly News. Also the Gaz Berkshire Community Foundation, Doves Farm and the local community fund from the co-op. As we go back in after this timeout. Ren, some pretty end-to-end stuff here, wouldn't you agree?
It's certainly wearing out my tripod this afternoon.
It's going to be like the old police cliche. I think the tripod is 2 days away from retirement and is about to get a bullet in the head. There we go. Timeout is over. Second quarter, 6:20 remaining. And a legend, that is Lee Fawcett, 2-time Paralympian, joins the court. Here, he is off for ball bounce down. No change so far from the Kings from their original 5. Ball goes up. Also, the first appearance of Corbett, number 26. 2 changes made. And there's a bit of a hustle in there, but Iron grabs it. And he's extended to 28. They mark it out. Ball goes over from Liam to Reece, over to PJ, wide open, bounces out. And we have another fast break. No, Harvey's got the ball. Looking for an outlet, finds it with number 20, Ion. And it's Lee Fawcett with the ball now. Straight across to number 9, his son Liam. Liam can't finish it for his father. Oh, it's a dodgy pass there from Liam Barker to PJ O'Donovan. And it's Ion over to Lee Fawcett. 3 seconds on the clock. Harvey was wide open there, and he polishes Kings with that one. 12:30 here, 4:48 left on the clock. Liam Barker. Ball goes across from Reece Barker over to George Gray. And only 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Shot goes off, buzzer goes, hits the rim, comes down. There's a man out for Kings as Harvey brings the ball up. Shot is made, but PJ O'Donovan takes it. That's number 9 with the shot. Over to George Gray. Liam Barker. Ball goes bouncing out, down to Harvey. Brings it over the halfway line. Harvey across to number 26, Homer, but is intercepted by George Gray. It's now Liam Barker with the ball. Barker now. Poor shot from Barker. PJ O'Donovan clears the mess. Hits the rim, comes down. PJ won't be able to help him that time. Long throw across to number 9, Liam Fawcett, over to Harvey. Harvey whips it in. Number 2 for him. It's Liam Barker with the ball. Liam over to George Gray. And the ball is picked out. Harvey with it. Over Liam Fawcett. They'll grab that one. That's another 2 for the Mohawks. They've found a roll here. PJ O'Donovan, it's a 2-man hustle here. Ball goes over to George Gray. That's a great pass. George Gray able to control that one. We call him the cleaner here at the Kings. He usually cleans the messes up when he comes to scoring. Reece Barker now, long elbow shot. Here he is. I talked about it 2 seconds ago, and the foul goes. I've given away 2 there. George Gray will go to the line for 2 when Red finally wakes up. And there's 2:22 left on the clock. Miss with the first, hit the rim, came down. He'll get some reassurance from his teammates. Second one now. Ball goes up. Goes in, and it's going to be Lee Fawcett. Cross to Harvey. Harvey, ball goes down. It's the first 24, but it's picked up by Reece Barker. It goes to Liam Barker now. Kings number 5. And the ball is loose and it's picked up. And it would be that man, Liam Fawcett. And foul called. That's a push on Liam Barker. It's going to be Liam Fawcett going to the line for 2.
Joke, my name is John. Guys, before we talk, we can't get away. Honestly, just say go clear off.
It's 35-13 now. Great second free throw there. 1:35 left in this half. Liam Barker, Reese Barker, little tussle. Going around the outside, gets the two. Adele is out, but it will be Harvey bringing the ball up. Ball goes in, nice little side hustle. We'll say this about this game so far, there's not been many fouls at all. So far good, both teams playing very cleanly. As there's 46 seconds left, Reese Barker goes round the back, hits the rim, comes down. That's another killer break. And he will say, thank you very much. I'll take those two. Harvey having a cracking little game. 27 seconds left. Ball goes long. It's over to Gray. Hits the backboard. It's a little bit too far up. And another little break. 17 seconds left. Kings have reinforcements. Ball goes long. And that's a very rare mistake from Mohawks. 9.9 seconds. It's the average time a Ren takes to drink a cocktail, by the way, 9.9 seconds. Random fact for you. Ball goes into PJ O'Donovan. Across to Gray, 6 seconds left. Reese Barker goes across to Adele. You'll see her later in the Premier League game as the buzzer goes for half time. A cracking half from both sides. That's not all. A beautiful half time arrives. It is 15:39. Let's go and see some selected highlights from that second. You can see her later in the Women's Premier League playing for Cardiff Met Archers. Free plug there for British wheelchair basketball. We'll be charging next time as George Gray takes the shot and it goes in for two. Against Loughborough Lightning. Ball goes in. A long throw over to Ion. He's popping that cherry and he pops it. Oh, he tries to get off Adele but misses. And Harvey, long pass on the break. Oh, he goes flying, but the ball is down. Surprised there's no whistle. Long throw over to George Gray, nicely picked out, but doesn't get the shot off. Also the first appearance of Comet, number 26. 2 changes made. And there's a bit of a hustle in there, but Ion grabs it. And the ball is picked out. Harvey with it. Over Liam Fawcett. We call him the cleaner here at the Kings. He usually cleans the messes up when he comes to scoring. Reese Barker now, long elbow shot. Here he is. I talked about it 2 seconds ago, and the foul goes. Give it away. Ball goes up. Ball goes in, nice little side hustle. Break. And he will say, thank you very much. I'll take those two. I'll be having a crack. Hey everybody, we're back for this third quarter between the Mohawks and the Kings. 39-15. Cracking end-to-end game so far. Kind of hoping you're enjoying it as much as I am. Would have hoped the result would have gone the other way, but can't have it all. Mohawks have been on fire. Kings constantly growing. Got about 20 seconds left going on. Want to quickly give a shout out. I do this every time during the stream. Gaz Kaz Promotional Wear, Berkshire Community Foundation, Doves Farm, and the Co-op local group. Thank you for your support. Whilst we do that, we'll get back in with a third. For those of you that I know the camera kind of looking at the clock is a bit pixelated. I'm sat opposite the table to give you an indication of how far it is. I have been looking at getting a better quality camera. Problem is, they're a little bit expensive for what I wanted. And all of this stuff is funded by us. We don't take any money out of the club to do the stream. The laptop, the cameras all I pay for by myself. Do it for the love of the sport, really. Ren does it because I buy him beer.
I steal my coffee.
And I steal his coffee. Okay, looks like it's going to be Corbett, Ion, Liam Fawcett, Lee Fawcett, and Harvey on for the second half for Mohawks. For Kings, Reece Barker, Liam Barker, PJ O'Donovan, Adele Atkins, and George Gray. No change. Ball goes up, and ball goes in. Cracking start to the third quarter here. 15:41 now. Liam Barker with the ball. Hits the rim, comes down, it's picked up by Harvey. Ball goes to number 20. It's Lee Fossey with the ball now. Over to Harvey. Harvey, cross to Liam Fawcett. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Shot goes up, shot goes in. Almost a buzzer beater there. We love a good buzzer beater here at the Kings. Liam Barker, across to George Gray. Ball goes up, ball goes in. Taking a turn out of the game as Harvey goes in. The other four lads are doing a high line. Shot goes in. So number 20, Ion. Ball goes in. Having a cracking game today. As Reece Barker brings the ball up. PJ O'Donovan across to Liam Barker, gets his own rebound. Finger injury there, looks like. As George Gray has the ball. Goes up. I think Iron. Problem is fingers, I think. Is he okay? And Iron is holding his hand. I think Liam Barker is also holding his hand. I think we've got some tape going on. Both teams keeping it friendly. Little chat. Liam Barker is going off here. Looks like he can't continue, and it's going to be number 50 Geary for Kings coming on. He's already played in one game today for the Division 2 team. Called up to the Prem team. He's having a cracking little season in the training as Harvey for Mohawks passes across to Liam Fawcett, over to Liam Fawcett. Liam Fawcett across, and the ball bounces in from Iron. What a cracking shot that was. Reece Barker. Eyeing up his options. Over to Adele. Whistle has gone. Foul is on number 20. And two substitutes coming on. Joining the game for the first time for Mohawks, Joyce, number 25. And number 19, Toast. Apparently that's how she pronounces her surname. I hope that's right. I've been told it's pronounced Toast. If I'm wrong, I do apologise right now. Couple of changes there for Mohawks. George Gray and Adele is off for Kings. On for Geary and looks like a very young lad. It's Travis on. Did I miss anything else? No. Hopefully I got all the subs there for you guys. 17-14. Liam Fawcett. Ball goes in. Up for number 20. It's Ion. That man's name is on the scoreboard more than I have cooked dinners at this rate. It's Liam Barker. Geary. That's his first basket of the game. Congratulations to Geary. .6:42 left on the clock. Liam Fossey there. Ball goes up, a nice elbow shot, it's rebounded, it's PJ O'Donovan. Liam Barker, Reece Barker. Bit of a height mix match. He's going to get his first go, it's Geary. Geary gets his. That's going to be Harley. Across. Liam Fawcett. Ball hits the rim, comes down. Ball is loose, it's going to be a chase down, but he's too slow for it. Liam Fossey with the ball. Ball goes up. Gets rebounded back by PJ O'Donovan. Reece Barker. Whoa, 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 whoa. That would have been an offensive foul, I would imagine. Yeah. He was parked there when Reece went in. Substitutes galore here, it looks like it. Oh no, it's a timeout called. I believe it is a Mohawks timeout. 5:38 on the clock. Now, unfortunately, my wife has brought over some cola cubes. Would anybody like any cola cubes? Here? Cola cube, anybody? Fortunately, I can't even eat them because I'm commentating. Mohawks timeout, 5:38 on the clock, 21:49. And it will be Harvey bringing in the rebound. Put down the line. Ball goes up over to Fawcett. And Iron again. He gets his own rebound and he gets his own 2 points. intercepted by Liam Fawcett there. Pass from Liam Barker to Reece Barker. It's a nice intercept. Ball goes in, across, finger rolls, but it's picked back up by Liam Barker. He's made up for his mistake. Looking for an option. Goes to Travers. This young lad's got a lot of potential in his future. Rebound's picked up, but it's flipped out by Liam Barker, who gets it. We'll add that one to the highlight reel. You'll see that one at the end of the third quarter. Ball goes up. Oh, long two. Beautiful two. Point at that. When you hit long twos like that, you don't even need to get into the key. Liam Barker now, the Kings bringing it up. Ball goes up. Reece Barker, it's a long two from him, hits the rim, comes down. Collected by his brother Liam, over to Reece Barker again. Ball goes in. Long two for the home team, 25-53, 3:53 left. Ball is loose, but it's picked back up by Harvey, and the ball goes flying up. We're going to have plenty of talk about at the end of this quarter. Great highlights coming up. As Reece Barker brings the ball up, diving through traffic. It's an 8-second violation though. He had no outlet. Harvey's hungry here, he's right by my table. He wants to get that ball in. Having a cracking game so far. Goes in, this is Joel. Joel gets the rebound off of iron. Ball goes out of play. It's going to be a Kings ball. Let's let him mark it out. Foul. I might have to add that to the highlight reel. Obviously trying to block the shot, but didn't quite work to plan. Not quite a flippity floppity floop. More of a dangerous Dave. And will be Liam Barker up for two. And he gets the free throw. There's this man again. Long two. Or was that more of a pass? Because it's picked up by Liam Fawcett. And he gets the two. Liam Barker now, bring the ball up. Oh. The score is incorrect, so I'll just correct that for you. The ball is picked up. Travers is kicking himself for that. He needs to brush it off and carry on. Iron with another 2 for there. 1:57 left. Geary looking for the shot, and I think he draws the foul. I think that was ball. That was more ball than player, but the referee has already blown it. Geary misses his first. He gets his second. Harvey, dangerous in that top position, ball goes out. And Geary is going off. And so is Reese Barker, replaced by Yaz, number 23, and Gray for Kings. Whitehill looks like he's joined for Mohawks. Missed that one, I apologise. Ball goes to Yaz, who gets it in. Trying to keep up with all these subs going on. .47 seconds left in the third quarter. It's George Gray with the ball. Across to Liam Barker. Looking to get off a shot. Does. Seconds remaining. The ball is loose. And it's going to be Harvey that picks the ball up right in front of us here. Ball goes up. It's going to be a black ball. 9.6 on the clock. And for some reason, the table's in the way, so these guys are going to squat over. Fix some fingertips there, but not quite enough. It's going to be a shot for Ion. Goes in. 18. What out. Didn't get the shot off. 0.9 of a second left. Goes in. It's a long halfway line. Charlie Brown is not at home though. George Gray with the 3-point attempts. That's the end of the third. And why does it never work? Sorry, we do have some highlights for you. Here we go.
And he will say, thank you very much. I'll take those two.
I'll be having a crack close to buzzer beater there. We love a good buzzer beater here at the Kings. Liam Barker across to George Gray. Ball goes up, ball goes in.
Passes across to Liam Fawcett, over to Liam Fawcett.
Liam Fawcett across, and the ball bounces in from Iron. What a cracking shot that was. Liam Barker, Reese Barker. Bit of a height mix match. He's going to get his first go. It's Geary. Geary gets his. on. Ball goes up over to Fawcett. And Iron again. He gets his own rebound and he gets his own 2 points. Looking for an option. Goes to Travers. This young lad's got a lot of potential in his future. Rebound's picked up, but it's flipped out by Liam Barker, who gets it. Quarter. Ball goes up. Oh. And we're back for the 4th quarter here. PJ Donovan with the ball across to George Gray. Gray to Barker. And goes straight over to Harvey with a long pass. He can't finish it. 2-man hustle from Mohawks here. O'Donovan across to Liam Barker. Looks like there's no change from the Mohawks, and also no change from the Kings. Foul is called. And number 20, he's had quite a few. I don't know how many he's on now. That's his 4th. You want to be careful. Liam Barker hits the rim, comes down. Ball runs out loose. It's picked up by that man Harvey again. Oh, the ball does not bounce, but I would have said that was probably a foul on Gray there, but played in the whistle and all that. Well, players are tripping up over the place here. Oh, and Liam Barker is down. He seems to be in some pain. Here. And whilst that happens here, and whilst we get some attendance here, we're going to just quickly shout out to our sponsors, Gazcaz Promotional Wear. Yeah, I think everybody needs to go back to their benches here. This could be quite serious. We have a stoppage play. We do have a player down. I'm not entirely sure what part of him is injured. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to thank our sponsors, Gazcaz Promotional Wear, Berkshire Community Foundation, Doves Farm, and the Co-op Local Community Fund. Thank you for your continuing support. And also to Kenny Radio, the Wokingham Paper and Newbury Weekly News. There has been a unfortunate incident here. We're just going to leave it here. Both teams are back on their bench. We do have a player down. We have got first aid trained professional involved. It looks like he took a pretty bad bump there. There's 8 minutes 48 left, I believe, in the game. Mohawks are leading 59-31. And we've got shooting shirts going on back on for Mohawks. It's not a position we want to be in. What we're going to do is we're just going to show some highlights moving forward.
And he will say, thank you very much. I'll take those two.
I'll be having a crack close to buzzer beater there. We love a good buzzer beater here at the Kings. Liam Barker across to George Gray. Ball goes up, ball goes in.
Passes across to Liam Fawcett, over to Liam Fawcett. Liam Fawcett across, and the ball bounces in from Iron.
What a cracking shot that was. Liam Barker, Reece Barker. Bit of a height mix match. He's going to get his first go. It's Geary. Geary gets his.
Put down with Iron. Ball goes up over to Fawcett. And Iron again. He gets his own rebound and he gets his own 2 points. Looking for an option. Goes to Travers. This young lad's got a lot of potential in his future. Rebound's picked up, but it's flipped out by Liam Barker, who gets it. Corner. Ball goes up. Oh, long 2. Beautiful 2-pointer there. Hits the rim, comes down. Collected by his brother Liam. Over to Reece Barker again. Ball goes in. Ball is loose, but it's picked back up by Harvey, and the ball goes flying up.
Foul. And he gets the free throw. 47 seconds left in the third quarter. It's George Gray with the ball. Across to Liam Barker. Looking to get off a shot. Does. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a situation here. The game is going to need to be suspended. To be honest with you, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I'm just going to put up the screen here. We will be back as soon as we can. So what I'm going to do is literally just put the screen that I would put on as the halftime buffer. That's probably going to be the best thing to do at this situation. If the game concludes, we will let you know. I will continually update you the best I can. We do have a player down and a player hurt, so it's best if we go quiet now and just let the situation continue. We'll be right back as soon as we can.
Break. Break. And he will say, thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do have an ongoing major incident. A player is hurt. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I believe the game has been called with just over 8 minutes remaining. It will go down as a win for the Mohawks. On behalf of everybody from the Kings, we do hope that the player is okay. What we're going to do is we're going to call the game now, and we're going to end the stream in just a couple of minutes. Thank you for watching. I will update you accordingly over the social media channels as we go along. But from everybody on behalf of the Thames Valley Kings, we appreciate your time today for watching the stream, and we'll just leave it at that. Apologies that it has to end in these circumstances. All the best, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your day.